Hi guys! Ooh. This has been like long in the works. I actually do a normal makeup tutorial and I think I might have just done it. Yeah, when I'm doing my makeup, it's not like some cute little like, oh my god. Okay, so then we're gonna, I'm usually singing, something gets messed up, my eyes twitching again, just which happened in the video, please stop. But yeah, this has been long requested by lots of people. I feel like that last one wasn't sufficient. This one actually has like decent lighting. I don't know, I feel good about this one. This is just basically, to me, this isn't everyday makeup. This might be glamorous for some people, this might be going out for you, this might even wedding, prom level, like hell, you know, whatever suits you. But to me, this is more of an everyday, simple thing. Glam is like full-on dark glitter, winged eyeliner, big lashes, dark lipstick, contouring and highlighting. To me, I don't know. I hope y'all enjoy this video. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so to get started today, I'm using my Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio in the 300 shade. It comes in a green tube and is used for redness control. It's pretty much a drugstore dupe for the Smashbox primer that comes in the green tube. And then next I'm going to use my Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light. My shade would normally be fair, but the CVS by my house was unfortunately out, so to get by, I'm using the shade under my foundation for extra coverage for under circles or blemishes on my skin. Then I'm going to mix my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade Porcelain with my Mary Kay Time Wise Liquid Matte Foundation in Ivory 1. I mix these firstly because the porcelain shade is not at all porcelain, it looks orange on my very pale skin. And for a better coverage, like glam I guess, on days that I want to make my makeup look a little more like, well, makeup. Less natural I guess. And I first put it on with a foundation brush around my skin and blend it out with a beauty blender by Real Techniques after. Putting it with the brush first rather than with the beauty blender directly keeps it from sucking up too much of the foundation, which I would otherwise use on a regular day for a more natural look. And make sure you blend your foundation really well, though, to avoid the look of cakiness while still keeping your coverage, and especially blend down onto your neck and ears so the shade blends nicely with your skin tone, because when you blend down into your neck, it helps the shade of your foundation look like it actually matches, rather than like a block of one color in your face and then a completely one on your neck and chest. Like, it tends to be lighter or darker usually if you don't do that, so it kind of makes it an ombre effect, I guess. And as I do my makeup, I like to put on chapstick to moisturize my lips before I do things like liquid lipstick at the end, because y'all don't want nasty lips. Next, I'm going in with my e.l.f. concealer and highlight duo in the shade Fair using the concealer side. This is the lightest shade I have at the moment to conceal and highlight for contouring. I would only recommend it for this purpose as the coverage is not great for heavy concealing purposes, but I have purchased it at least 3 times since I originally owned it. But for the highlighting purpose, or if you're a beginner with makeup looking for lighter coverage, it'd be great for that too. Then I'm going to set this with my Mary Kay Translucent Loose Powder for the process known as baking by most of y'all. I've actually heard a lot of people call it cooking, but I feel like that sounds strange. And I'm going to use a dry makeup wedge that you can buy in pretty much a bulk bag for pretty cheap from most grocery stores or pharmacies. Then I'm going to use my e.l.f. angled brush to powder contour with my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette using the shade Medium Cocoa. I love this palette so much. It literally smells like chocolate. Who would not love that? Well, if you don't, I will for you. Sorry. Now I'm using my Real Techniques powder brush with the same bronzing powder to bronze my entire face lightly around the temples, jawline, and buffing out the cheekbones a little bit more. And then next up, you'll see I'll be using the Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose with the same angled e.l.f. brush. I went ahead and cleaned the bronzer off before doing this because I couldn't find my blush brush anywhere, so this kind of had to do.
And then next is the Mary Kay eye primer. I'm putting on first as an eyeshadow base and then the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion. I like to mix the two together for the best coverage on my eyelids without getting too cakey, and it sets my shadows pretty well, blends really easily, and it lasts throughout my many long days. Then I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution Iconic 3 eyeshadow palette. It's pretty much a dupe to the Naked 3 palette in my opinion. I'm starting off with this light taupe color in my crease with an old fluffy Mary Kay eyeshadow crease brush that I've had forever. The shadows do not have names, so I'll kind of just be pointing to which ones I'm using throughout the video. I recommend slowly building on your eyeshadow color, which I'm trying to do, and blending really well between each time to get the most, I guess, blended eyeshadow look. Then I'm going in with the MUA Professional Crease 315 brush with this pinkish red toned eyeshadow to darken up my crease and add some color. Then blending it out with my other crease brush I was using before. Next, I'm going to spray this dual-ended eyeshadow brush in my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. This brush just came with my Naked 2 palette, and this will make the brush wet to help pick up and set more pigment with the lighter pink shade on my eyelid, as well as help keep the eyeshadow in place longer throughout the day since it's a setting spray, so 2 in 1. Then I'm quickly dabbing in the eyeshadow Rock Candy from my Too Faced Sugar Pop palette with a small e.l.f. crease brush into the inner corner of my eye to help brighten it up. Next, I'm using this Mary Kay eye smudger brush with the same light taupe shade we used earlier and smudging it under my lower lash line. I'm quickly going in now with my e.l.f. all over face brush to dust away my setting powder from earlier and lightly blending everything out. Next is the Urban Decay Pervision eyeliner. I'm using this in my upper waterline to darken up the eyes. I like to do this especially when I'm putting on falsies just to make the eyelashes and eyes look better overall. I don't know, it just helps them blend. Then I'm going to be using this random L'Oreal liquid eyeliner felt pen thing to make a wing. And then a white Wet n Wild eyeliner on my lower waterline to make my eyes appear more open. Then I'm going to grab my Eco Tools fan brush to put on my Makeup Revolution Radiant Lights highlighter that I'm making a sad face about because I dropped it and totally smashed and spilled it all over my floor. It was a very sad day. Makeup Revolution highlighters are so good for their price, which is like only $7.99, I'm pretty sure, for one big highlighter, and they last forever. Unless you drop it like I did, that is. And next I'm using a Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner crayon in Pretty in Mink to lightly fill in any sparseness in my brows.
Next, I'm using my Mary Kay dual-ended eyebrow brush to apply the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe. Here, I'm just outlining my eyebrows and filling them in a tad more. I'm only showing one eyebrow since I tend to take forever on my eyebrows, but I wanted to show you all the process a bit since everyone seems to be really fascinated with my eyebrows. Then I'm going to apply my Mary Kay Clear Eyebrow Gel just to hold my brow hairs in place. I typically only do this in between shaping periods when I'm not trimming them since my eyebrows are crazy long and thick if I don't. Then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara in Blackest Black. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to use the sample I got for my birthday from Ulta, which is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. It is super awesome in adding length without getting clumpy or flaking, which is why I like to use it on my bottom lashes. Next, I'm applying my Dodo lashes in style number D115 using my Duo Brush Tip Clear Lash Adhesive. I like to apply my lashes while looking down into a mirror at a slight angle, and using my tweezers to make sure they're as close to the lash line as possible, but without getting the glue onto my lash line. That way I don't end up ruining or pulling out my real eyelashes, because, you know, we don't want that. Now I'm going to outline my lips with the Sonia Kashuk lip liner in the shade Nude. Then I'm going to go in with one of my absolute favorite liquid lipsticks, which is the shade Midi by ColourPop Cosmetics. It's really hard for me to find the right shade of nude due to my specific shade of pale skin, but when I find one that I love, I like it like crazy. I use it all the time. Lastly, I'm going to finalize my look by spraying my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray to hold my makeup in place all day. It is seriously awesome. So I hope you all enjoyed this video to some degree. I hope it was helpful for anybody that's watching this that's been asking for tips and I guess how I do my makeup, or gives you some sort of inspiration. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like this looks lazy. Do you see that? Get your sunglasses, girls, ladies, men, who's ever watching this. I don't judge. And it was a decent form of entertainment, hence the reason for YouTube entertainment through video. If you do like this video, thumbs up, por favor. I mean, if you don't like it, you can give me a thumbs down, but 10 out of 10 wouldn't recommend. And if you have any ideas for videos, feedback, something you'd like to see, any questions, comment below. I have all of my social media, I believe, linked at the end of this video in the outro. Otherwise, it's gonna be in the description box. Also, any products that I used today, I'm gonna list in the description box as well. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos of this. What is Shelby? But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. I like to figure out what those do. I slay, I slay, I slay, I slay. It's lit, it's lit. No, my eye's twitching. It's severely watering right now. I wasn't even gonna do ink eyeliner, and then it just kind of happened. Everybody just swing it. That is the wrong side. And I'm gonna stick something else. Got really hot in here. That's really weird. It's probably just me or the sun.
Please hang up and try again.
Dude, I forgot I said I was gonna tape everything. Anxiety. Okay, let's just kind of like pretend that none of this happened.